Hi, it's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is do what it takes to get your dream life. Well, I've been living close to my dream life on and off now for a number of years. And it's taken quite some time because you need to know what your dream life is first. And the only way you're probably going to know what your dream life is to experiment, try different things, and then probably end up suffering under various situations and scenarios in your life that aren't your dream life, and that probably have thrown you into misery. So that's kind of what the story of my life has been: periods of misery and periods of stagnation and frustration. But from all of that irritation, frustration, misery, and frankly some just out and out agony, I have found out what my dream life is, and I am working toward it. And I have many elements of the dream life already in place. And I would encourage you to take time in your own life to figure out what your dream life is, and then do whatever it takes to get it, right? Now, I'm nearly 55. I'll be 55 this fall. So for those first 55 years, I haven't lived my dream life. But I have had elements of the dream life interspersed amongst those years. Elements interspersed. So you'll probably have this. Hopefully, you've got lots of elements, and most of your life has been grand and great and dream, and you love your life. But I don't think a lot of you have that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this. So give that idea some thought. What is your dream life? And you'll probably find that your dream life is very different than the life you're living now. That all the things that you really love to do in your life, you're not doing. All the relationships you'd like to have in your life, you don't have. All the kind of experiences you want to have, you don't do. How you make your living, you don't make it that way. Where you live, you don't live there. The car, even the simple things, like the car you drive, the type of furniture in your home, where you travel to, how often you travel, what you even eat, what you drink, everything is going to be dictated by someone else, and they're going to be telling you what to do and what your dream life is. Well, none of that's going to work, right? None of that, letting somebody else decide what your dream life is, that isn't going to be a recipe for your dream life. So that's why you need to spend time figuring out what it is, experimenting, trying different things, trying and failing. You're probably going to be failing here and there. Certainly I've failed miserably amongst a number of things. Certainly you're going to be envious of other people and jealous of what they have. Certainly you're going to feel, better than some people because some people have so little. And I think you'll find that jealousy and envy and feeling better than others really doesn't help you all that much. Those are maybe just false ways. The only reason to really look to other people is for the inspiration, right? Other people should inspire you, not make you envious, not make you hate them if they're better than you from what you conceive, not make you hate them because they're worse than you, poor, poverty-stricken, lacking. Well, yeah, a lot of people, they haven't come to this point in life where they have the capacity to dream bigger. That's partly why I like to make videos like this, because I think people can uplift themselves. They can grab themselves by their bootstraps and pull themselves up. There's evidence is all around you of people doing this. There's evidence of people who've made serious mistakes in their life and have paid the price and have lived in misery for years and then moved on. That's me. Made serious mistakes in my life. I've corrected those mistakes. I've moved on. I've been happier than I've ever been in my life. So, even though at one time I was looking for a noose to kill myself with, right? So that was caused by a terrible marriage I was in. And if you have those types of feelings, you better get my book, Leave Your Wife and Become a Happier Man with the 3-Step System. It's on my website at happierman.com. But anyway, getting back to your dream life, our dream life is just sitting out there ready to be taken by you. It's ready, it's there for us, right? If you consistently, persistently, with enough force and attention to detail, you will create it in your life. And you don't have to take. You're not taking something. You don't have to feel bad about taking something from somebody else. You're taking your dream life. It's there for you, right? Somebody else doesn't have to give it to you. Somebody else doesn't have to lose it so you can have it. You create your dream life out of the universal whatever it is. I've listened to so much of Law of Attraction and the Abundance Paradigm and all of these different programs, and they all have an element of truth that is just staring us in the face, that if we work hard toward our life, and it really isn't work, because doing things for your own good shouldn't be work, but it's an effort, an efforting, not working, efforting. Yeah, it's going to take effort. You just can't always sit and think and assume that it's going to come to you. The thinking and the planning and the want and the desiring, yes, that's a big part of it. That's the first part of the 3-step system, right? The mindfulness, the thinking, the planning. But then there's some doing. Once you figure out what it is, what constitutes your dream life, well, then it becomes easy to take the steps and the actions that are necessary to formulate that dream life into a reality for yourself. I don't know, I could talk about an example, and maybe I will right now, but my dream life was to get a job at a certain place in a certain city, different than what I was doing, in a different place than what I was living. Well, with all of the planning and efforting and thinking, and I have the job, I'm working at it, I'm going to be moving to the place shortly. The dreams are falling into place. You see what I mean? And all of these dreams are just the normal part of life. But they come to you by your desiring of it and knowing what the dream is. A lot of times in my life, I've just kind of let others decide. And sometimes, in a few cases, they've decided well and things have worked out. But in those cases, it turned out that the other's dream and my dream were linked together, right? And so if I just follow along, well, that will work out. But usually that isn't the case. Usually someone else's dream and your dream are not linked. And that by you following their lead, you're not really getting your dream. But what you'll find, we'll get in the habit of letting others decide with the simple things, because the simple things, maybe that doesn't matter. If somebody says, well, let's go out to eat at this restaurant, well, your dream probably isn't to go out to eat at the other restaurant, right? Your dream is to go and have enjoyable evenings out for dinner with people you like, so that it doesn't really matter where you go out to eat. It only matters that you're going out to eat with the people you like, and you're going to have an enjoyable evening. And so the enjoyment will be letting them decide where to go. You see how that works on these simple things, right? If you want to go you want to have a fun vacation, maybe you let somebody else decide, plan the details, where to go, make the accommodations, and in general what to do. Because you want to have a fun vacation. You didn't specify where and how and what and all of those details. You've just said, well, I want that fun vacation. So in those cases, yeah, you can let the other people decide, right? It won't negate your dream life, because your dream life, part of it was to have that fun, relaxed, easy vacation. So letting somebody else decide much of the details, it falls right into place with your dream life. You can go with the flow, enjoy them doing the planning, doing some of the harder work. On the converse, you may want to have other people go on a vacation with you, and that you do all the planning. Well, that would be you taking the lead and doing all that work in order to make that happen. And that's good too. See, there's many elements, there's many ways for you to create this dream life. Those are just, and then that dream life is just these moments, right? The moments in time. I'm working here, I'm living there, I'm going out and doing this with these people, I'm doing that with those people. I'm doing the planning for this weekend, they're doing the planning for the trip a month from now. You see what I mean? All these dreams just can kind of click into place, and you can decide moment by moment whether you want to completely and totally control it, if that's part of your dream, or you can let other people be more in control, and you fall into place and become part of their dream, and the synergy between you creates that happiness in the moment, and the supreme satisfaction you'd have living under that dream-like scenario. So give that idea some thought. You can create your dream life. It's there for the taking. It truly is. It truly is. I want so much for people to have the type of fun, easy, relaxed, abundant, wonderful, happy, joyful life I have. It's there for you if you make it your priority to make that for yourself. All for now.